Welcome to the Glass Bowl in Toledo, Ohio, and home to the Toledo Rockets. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Kent State Golden Flashes, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Toledo Rockets. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't the Rockets will kick it away to start us off. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Kent State Golden Flashes offense will go to work first. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. A running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
The inside handoff. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown, Toledo. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield. You're trying to find an open guy. You're trying to negotiate the rush, and all of a sudden people are swatting at the ball. They hit you, they knock it out. Got to do a better job next time of keeping 2 hands on the ball so you don't get it scooped and scored like what happened right there.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Off play action. Right down the middle. Wide open downfield. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Golden Flashes in the hurry-up.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Grabbed over the middle, it's Berry. And that won't quite be enough for the first down as he's knocked down just short of the sticks. They'll run for it. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? The Rockets offense will have its first possession of the game. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Rockets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Sends it downfield. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Rockets.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. The give to the back. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
The Golden Flashes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
The trend continues for this offensive line from last week. They gave up 5 sacks last week. They've given up 4 today. The most important part of your offense is protecting that quarterback. They've got to do a better job.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Finds a tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Golden Flashes will punt it away on 4th down. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Rockets offense is back on the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. With the catch, it's Rudolph. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They go to the ground. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun. Give on the inside. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. The Rockets come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Scanning the field, it's Gleason. Throws for the tight end. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hicks. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Golden Flashes decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. To the ground with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Rides the back and leaves it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Backing up and backing up on the first two plays now to try to throw it in drive on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Really good throw and a better catch to pick up a chunk of yardage. And the Rockets want to crank the tempo.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. To throw, it's Gleason. Trying to set up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Punts it out of the air. Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. The Rockets look to keep this drive humming. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Jones.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw, and you could tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the game.
And the Rockets really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Caught near the sticks, it's Jones. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. That's the end of the period, and it's Toledo holding the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Quick strike complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. To the air on second down. Touchdown, Toledo! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. ULM is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Malone Stadium, but they've struggled to really pull away. They're up by a field goal over Troy. Obviously, big implications here in the Sun Belt, and as this one plays out, we'll keep you posted.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the Golden Flashes racing to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
They're setting up the screen. Turning it on. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. The Golden Flashes can really attack on this 2nd and short. On the ground, it's Newman. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the 1st down. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fears the pressure. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the 1st half.
And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. They'll send the tight end in motion. The give to the tailback. And this run won't give them any more room to operate, but at least they avoided the safety. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Now facing a 3rd and long. Running back searching for a hole. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They really needed to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Going to sling it on 2nd down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Catch in the middle, it's Etheridge. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Holding. Offense.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And the Golden Flashes will line up to punt it away. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. Wide receiver going in motion. Here's the handoff. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The RPO fired complete to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Rockets are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on 1st down. He's got him. No chance to run, but still a good gain. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Gleason. Got his man quickly. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Rockets are marching down the field. Quarterback keeps it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down after the rare drop from this dude. The Rockets will try to pin them back with the punt. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. The Golden Flashes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll keep it himself. Breaks into the open. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. And the Golden Flashes come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The run from the shotgun. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. The give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Trying play action. Under fire. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Somehow fits it into that traffic. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Golden Flashes will bring the punt team onto the field. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Looking to pass. It's Gleason. Got his man on the right. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Just a short pass to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Jones. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. They'll move the tight end. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Makes the grab. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Find some fresh air. He has the 1st and still on his feet. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. He splits the uprights, and that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Looking for blockers. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Toledo. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player.
Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. Complete to start this drive. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Able to run it out to the 28 on the last one. It's 2nd and 7. Grab behind the line. It's Holly. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw. It's Gleason. Fires to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Rudolph. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Hand off from the gun. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Caught in the backfield. It's Rudolph. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Rockets come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Holly. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Quick touch pass to the receiver. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He makes a catch. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Gives it on the option. Spins away from the defense. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. The Rockets trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Trying to barge in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rockets.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Getting set for the point after. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Rutgers is currently ahead in this one. The folks in Piscataway have been in a frenzy all week, but they're in the birthplace of college football. This one is close. They're up by 6 over Oregon. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Back to pass on 2nd down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And the Golden Flashes line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And I wish I could bring you some hope, but, man, this defense, again, you know, they already got the lead. They got their ears pinned back. They're rushing the quarterback. I know this one's over, but offensively, let's find a way to protect our guy, put something together. Maybe we find a way to make this respectable at some point in the football game.
The Golden Flashes will punt this one away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He's got it. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The Rockets offense is back on the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical. Oh, he's got some space. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Bunch formation for these receivers. Reads it, fires complete. There to stop him at the 43, but he gets 5 and moves the sticks. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Looking for a man. It's Gleason. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. Got it inside the 10. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull.
Touchdown, Toledo! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
38, Kent State, 0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Grabbed in the middle, it's Berry. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. There he goes.
You know, you better form tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a big play, miss the running back, and as a result, he's getting positive yards. Defense has to do a better job of finishing.
Here's a heat. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Working on the right. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. He'll go to the sneak.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Under pressure, and down he goes into 33.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed, he's got power, he's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
Wants to go up top. Looking for a deep man. He caught it. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. And the golden flashes. Didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Close to the end zone, and the ball's out. Touchdown, golden flashes. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And you just heard every offensive player go, oh, thought for a second there. How about that? The fumble deep in the defense's territory. But how about Johnny on the spot, scooping that ball up and finishing, lowering his pads, getting in the end zone. Nice break for this offense.
On to attempt the try. And it's up and good. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
38, Kent State, 7.
He'll bring it out. It's Crosby. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Finding an escape route. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Looking to throw, it's Gleason. Pressure coming. He's going to run it. Short gain on the play before he slides. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. From the gun, wants to pass. Fakes to grab. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to fire. The screen, and watch out. Nice move there. He steps out of bounds, and that'll be the end of quarter number 3. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Toledo has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Using his legs, it's Traynham. Jukes his way for more. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Rockets will snap it on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got his man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jones. Turning it on. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Rockets kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. They'll leave it with him. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. He's brought down at the 11-yard line, and now is this 4-down territory, or will they take the chip shot field goal? It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Give to the back. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Back to throw, it's Tomlinson. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious. Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. Got it in the middle, it's Hicks. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.